name is Talibah Moore. I am the mother of four beautiful children, ages 20, 18, soon to be 17, and a 3-year-old toddler. Um, kind of started over. I am a mother of a former early intervention child. My 20-year-old son received early intervention after we went to his 2-year-old doctor's appointment, and it was I was told that he had a speech delay based off of how many words he can say at that time. So he we went for all different types of testing. We end up receiving services, and I always tell people I feel like it was the best service in the world. I remember his speech therapist coming to our home. We were living in Springfield, Illinois, and we just benefited a lot from the program. Um, and he transitioned out, and he received the IEP and went to a public school. So I fast forward um, years later, 16, 17 years later, and now my 3-year-old, when he was 2 years old, I was well through as he was developing, as he was growing, we baby fed him a lot, so he's the baby of the family. So I noticed that he had a speech delay, but I'm just like, he's gonna be okay. We talk for him. We do everything for him. We cuddle him. He had a pacifier for like almost till he was like 3. He that's everyone's baby in the house. I am also a caretaker for my mom and my brother. And so everyone loves on Corey. So at the age of 2, I finally shared with his doctor at his doctor's appointment. I think my son has a speech delay. I think he's not saying that many words, and I think he needs to, receive some services. This was in October of 2023. So the doctor, she was like, "Oh, okay." She gave me a referral to a speech pathologist at a hospital, and so we had an appointment with that speech pathologist in like the November of 2023. It was a telehealth call, um, and it was like the worst thing ever to me, as far as uh trying to get Corey to be still, running through the house with my phone. We landed in the kitchen, and I'm like, Corey, just look at the phone. She's asking you questions. And she was real, real patient. She was like, it's okay, mom. Can you, ask him how he feel or something? She was telling me things to do to see his reaction. And toward the end of our call, she said that he definitely, based off her assessment or whatever, he definitely could qualify for speech. And she gave me a referral for CFC in our area. So that was in November. And December or January, um, I received a call from CFC, I think it's the case manager, and we did a whole application, whatever, evaluation on the phone. And then she said, well, in February, we set up a time for February for all these different providers to come and do their evaluations. So at the end of the day, they all came to my home. They evaluated my baby, and where I thought he just needed speech, my baby need occupational therapy, um, developmental therapy, some of everything. And I was like, well, like again, because we all love on him and we like care for him, take care of him so much. I wasn't seeing, the lines were blurry, right? I wasn't seeing that my baby actually needed so much support. And so it was like March, I reached out to, now it was like the end of February. I reached out to the case manager, whoever, whatever her position is, and she said that the providers will be reaching out to me on when the services will start. And they did. They reached out to me in March. I believe it was the speech therapist first. And I never forget that morning call. She called. It was like 7 in the morning. It's hectic in my household. I'm trying to get Corey ready for childcare. I'm trying to get the older ones ready for school. And she was like, "Well, I'm sorry, I caught you at a bad time. Just trying to get services started for him. Is there any way we can come to your home or you do a video on this Thursday?" And I was like, "No, ma'am, sorry. I'll be in Evanston. I work, and I'm not able to." She was like, "Well, what other day work? Because we have to get this services started soon because next month he's gonna age out." Uh, my world just like dropped. What do you mean he's gonna age out? Well, when he turns 3 in April, he's gonna age out and he's not, going to qualify for early intervention anymore. We just started. You like, what? What? And I just hung up the phone. I was frustrated, but again, it was morning. I had to get, children off to school. And I shared it again with my coworker friend, and she was telling me it's not right. You need to, file a complaint, do this and that. And I just kind of gave up, right? So I know what's right, but in my own family, I was like, you know what, he'll be okay. I just, I figured something out. So the sad part comes, I left it alone. I thought nothing of it. I was frustrated, but I just like forget about it. June of last year in 2024, we had a family vacation, not family vacation, it was like a family get together, and we were at a lake. Um, and Corey disappeared for a few minutes and was found face down in the lake. He was unresponsive, and my family, thank God, were able to, perform CPR, get him back, you know, to us, and he was rushed by plane or air flight to Commerce Children's Hospital, and he pulled through. And I bring this up and I share this because um, a lot of my baby issues, a lot of his developmental delays, um, I really feel like played a part on him um, just being gone for a couple of minutes as far as speech, hearing, his developmental, knowing when to stop. He has a tendency of just wandering off. So he's learning the self-control now. He has an IEP. He's gotten so many, resources and uh, has grown so much in his current school, his current program with having an IEP. That still is over me like, man, if he could have just spoke and said, "Mommy, I'm here. I'm over here. I'm over here. Mommy, I'm here," as he can today. If he could have said that, in June of last year, I think things would have been different. I really feel like if he received services early on, things would have been different from him. But that's my story. And just know that Corey is thriving now. He's in the best classroom ever. He has the best teacher ever. And he has a mommy advocate that is not going to ever give up on him ever again.